R Gaming here, and I wanted to do a different type of video today. I kind of just wanted to show me doing some gameplay here. So what this video is about is me ratting in high sec and just showing you guys what it is on a day-to-day that I do sometimes. And before we get started, I just want to shout out, I'll have a link in the description that you can use when you are creating a new account, and this will grant you 1 million skill points. It's my referral code. I gain something, you gain something, and we both benefit in the long run. Now, you might be asking yourself, what is ratting? And this is something new to me as well. From what I understand, it's sort of going around through solar systems in the game and pretty much attacking NPC hideouts and or hives. This nets you a generous amount of ISK, especially when you're a new player like myself. Unfortunately, high psych does tend to pay lower than low psych. So if you really want to go for the money, I suggest looking at other advanced guides videos. This one is just kind of showing what I do.
Warp drive active.
Here, as you can see, somebody else was running this particular Garista, I think that's what they're called, site. And I think it's like common knowledge to let someone else kind of have the site if they're already there. Um, I think also if you don't kill the NPCs, you can't really loot them. I think that's how the system works in Eve. So pretty much once I see that there is somebody else actively doing this site, I kind of just back away. And just as a caveat, ratting in high sec isn't really that exciting. I think you can probably run better situations, and honestly, finding sites kind of like you see here, they're pretty difficult to do. So you definitely want to you know, want to dedicate yourself to doing this if you really want to try. And just kind of to add to that, as you can see, I'm not really running a scanning probe here, and that's mostly just because I'm not trying to scan any anomalies. I'm just looking through the star map and trying to see like if there are any like active like locations that I can just do without having to scan.
Warp drive active.
And we found one. Hell yeah, brother. Now it's time to engage the enemy. You might see me piloting around here very poorly. If you see me in game, please don't bring this up. I don't know what it is, man. I like this ship. It's a MOA, so it's like a Gila equivalent, but for Caldari. And this was like a recommended fit that they kind of gave me. So I've been running with this, but unfortunately, I'm just not that good at the game, and you'll see why here. And I will leave the fit in the description. So if anybody else wants to try running this as well, I'll leave that down in the comments, or I guess not even in the comments, my bad, in the description. That way you guys can also run this particular fit if you want to go riding in high sec. It's very inexpensive. Definitely something you could do. I might review this fit. It is something that I like, but as you can see, there's probably better fits out there. But this one's cheap. As you can see, though, I mean, this fits sturdy, and I know this isn't a review video. I'm literally just ratting in high sec, but if you do try this out, let me know in the comments down below. I'd be curious to see if this fit is popular. This was kind of given to me by someone I met in game, and they said, "Hey, if you haven't tried ratting, you got to do this, man." And I think this should be the last mob that spawns from these particular like Garista hives. So yeah, it's that easy. This is what it is to rat in high sec. As you can see, a lot of those like bounty kills were in the 10 to 12k isk and probably 6k isk. A lot of the loot that I'm gonna get from these high sec like bounty kills aren't that much. I think you'll see that I end up getting like maybe like 60k or something. It's really not that much. It's genuinely like small in the grand scheme of things. Oh, and this is also an important part here. Make sure you loot the boxes. I have a weird like overlay that's strictly made for abysses, which may be a video coming soon. Who knows? Uh, but yeah, you want to make sure you pick up all the boxes and all that loot. Scrapping isn't really worth it at this level, I believe, from what I was told as well. But take everything I say with a grain of salt because, like I said, I've only been playing for so long. But Yeah, you want to go and pick those loot boxes up, and you'll see a lot of it. I'm very slow here, but these are pretty much the things that drop what these Garistas were carrying, which is where the ISK is, I guess, if you can say that.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
All right, so here we find our second site in this very long video. I hope it's not too long. I apologize in advance, but here we find our second site. And I want to say I do quick work here, but no, that's not that's not gonna be true, as you guys see. But I think on average, I'm able to find about 2 or 3 sites, maybe 4, depending if I'm very lucky and nobody else is doing some high sec ratting. So definitely something that you want to try out at least once. And I think here we're done. Finally, I think I was able to kill all of them, so that was good. Wasn't quick, I can tell you that much. But here I'm gonna pretty much just get the loot, and then I'm gonna skip back to where I'm back towards the base. And boom, we're here. We arrived, and now we're docking. So
Docking permission
a little
requested.
weird. I don't actually know why the dock didn't go through, but here we are, waiting.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Now we're gonna sell our treasures. It's not a lot, guys. It's honestly very underwhelming. Not exciting. But hey, it's ISK, and it works for me. Yep, so this is the end of the video, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it. Leave a like and a comment. And, always remember to subscribe. I also will be dropping this fit into the description. So if anybody wants to be a stinky rat in high sec, you'll be able to as well.